Thank you all for coming out this evening. We are going to start with the level 3 amateur pattern. And Chris Benedict told me that the start cone is going to be 30 feet off the wall between the Chronicle and the Invincible. Chad, who set it this evening, is going to set it tomorrow, so it should be in the exact same spot. And then the judge inspector is going to be 30 feet off. The judges are going to be in the stands in this pattern and in the select. John Whitney is going to be our demonstrator tonight. He was reserve world champion in the level 2 Western riding. Woohoo! John Whitney. And he is using Michelle Fornes's very non-pro green horse. So bear with us tonight, please. Okay. You're supposed to trot and find the middle and corner around here and do equal parts of walking and trotting. As much space as they gave us, it looks like it'll probably be 5 walk steps, 5 trot steps, 5 walk steps should work, or close to it. We're supposed to go into the extended trot. It does not say how high or how short your arc has to be. So that's probably up to your horse. Whoop. The goal would be to stop your horse's hip on the judge for the quick set. You are not supposed to cross sides. Forgive our moved pivot foot. With the gracious space that they gave us, you can probably back anywhere from 8 to 12 strides, depending on your horse. You do need to stop and do the 180 before the center line if you look at the pattern. Good. Probably a good plan. The judge is going to walk to the left. In every showmanship pattern, this person is going to walk to the left. It doesn't matter what class it is. Okay. Get his foot up. There you go. Did I mention we have a very green showmanship horse that's not ours? Sorry. Good. You're supposed to have a forward walk halfway out before you pick up the trot and stop at the start cone. Okay. Does anyone have any questions about that pattern before we do the select pattern? No questions? Okay. John, on the select pattern, you trot halfway and then break to the walk. Okay. There you go. Yep. Probably about when the tip of your horse's nose gets to the judge, go ahead and pick up the extended trot. After your quick set, you are supposed to stay on that original side and not cross over. Whoa. Pick his head up. Yeah. Good. Speed up a little. There you go. That foot up. Oh.
Come on.
Good. Oh, good. Okay. Oh. Any questions? Oh, thank you. Okay. John, thank you. I know that wasn't easy. Okay. Sir? Awesome question. Okay, the question about the verbiage on the pattern where it says, without hesitation going from the back to the 180, just scratch that out. Just do it the way you would normally do it. You have to finish the back the way you normally would before you would go into the pivot. Yeah, excellent question. We're going to have to switch the cones real quick. Okay, we are going to start with the level 2 amateur pattern. Hopefully Paris remembers. There's a lot of patterns. Thank you, Chad. So on this first line, when it calls for the extended trot and to stop up here and to do the 1 3/4 spin, your focus should be to stop your horse's hip on the judge so that when you finish your spin, you're backing in a straight line to the judge before you do your L-shaped corner. Also note that it says 1 horse length on each leg. That's no more than 6 steps each way. So depending on how your horse backs. Okay, Paris. Cool. Cool. That's probably a little far. Okay, now Paris backed pretty far on her first line, so that's going to make your U shape narrow and a little bit more difficult, preparing you. Okay. Our non-pro green horse has never been shown before, actually, in a showmanship class. Oh boy. We might have to borrow John's horse to do the next two patterns. Whoa. Good job hitting your mark for that craziness, just FYI. I would give you a bonus point. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Again, the judge is walking to the left. Whoa. Okay. Good luck. Can you pivot for me, please? Pick his head up a little. There you go. Good. Hold him back. Find your center line. You're supposed to be on the center. Maybe don't extend quite so much, Paris. Yeah. Oh, that was stressful. Good job, Paris Rice. Okay, Paris, I'm thinking let's switch horses. Yeah. Oh, he is? Okay, good luck. Let's do it again. Okay. So Paris, you know when you get up here, it's just a 270? Okay. When you do this second pattern, just back like 4 and 4 over here, and let's see how it turns out. Okay. Stop. If you wanted to make your U a little deeper, you could because it's drawn 3/4 of the way. Obviously, Paris made hers a little shorter for good reason. I say try to get his front foot back, if you can. There you go. Better. Okay, good. I'm going to owe you for life. Sorry. You have. Okay, come back over. There you go. Okay. 1 3/4 turn. Yeah, and then, yes, walk the corner. Yeah, just keep his head up. There you go. Good. Hold him back. He's pushing you out. Hold him back. You're doing great. Hold him back. Good. Hold. Good. Focus on straight. Whoa. Yeah. Okay, real quick. Does anybody need to see the level one? Because really the only difference is the amount of spinning from what we just did. Okay. Okay, Paris, let's do it. Do you remember, or do you need me to tell you quick? Yeah, it's walking farther down and trotting the corner, trotting and stopping on me, okay? Oh. Oh. Good. 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 That was probably the correct amount. It's walking, yep. You're kind of probably walk to about that red line on your right, Paris. And then pick up the trot. Yep. Good. Good job. Whoa. Yep. Yeah, I'd roll with it. Good. I'm sweating. Okay, good job. Wait, patience. Good. Okay. You're going to do a 270. You're going to walk around the corner, and then once you get around the corner, you pick up the trot. Yep. Hold him back. Yep. Good. Finding your middle line, going around the corner, and then picking up the trot. And stopping even with the start cone. Whew. Good job, Paris Rice. That was a hot mess express. Well done. Okay, does anyone have any questions? I apologize for our wild beast. Oh, I see a question. Yes, ma'am. Okay, that's an excellent question. She asked, when you stop at the last cone here, where should you stop? And I'm going to say anywhere between the nose and the shoulder, right? That would be safe either way. Yes, it's always, and the reason being is if you think about it, when you look at the pattern, because you're backing to the judge, so they can see the straight line. Good question. Uh-huh, absolutely. Any other questions? Yes. Will what be available on the silent auction? Actually, I'm very partial to it, so maybe not this year. Good question, Dandre. Any other questions? Thank you.